So we are going to move forward and make Gyaku Zuki or Gyaku Zuki, okay? I shomenire, osayoi, I jukamai, okay? So from here, what I want you to do is to make Gyaku Zuki or Gyaku Zuki. And then relax here, okay? So, very important, when you make Gyaku Zuki or Gyaku Zuki, I don't want you to make like one Gyaku Zuki and then Gyaku Zuki, which will be like this kind of step. So this is like very robotic and like stiff. I just want you to be more free. And as I told you, I don't want you to make your Gyaku Zuki like this. You have to keep your Gyaku Zuki here in order to build a fast and powerful Gyaku Zuki. So you must not make like here. You must make the same Gyaku Zuki we did in the start of the session today. So what I want you to do is try to perform Ippon at your first Gyaku Zuki. So from here, you don't make it here. You don't make it just here. You make it like bam here. And then your opponent has escaped. So you follow with another Oi Gyaku Zuki, Jodan. So you make Chudan and Jodan. So feeling is here. I try, keep my back straight. I try to go inside and then come outside. Okay? And this makes, when you make it more freely, you're here and come here. Okay? Because you try to build this freedom of move, but you keep like the kime in your mind for the first Gyaku Zuki. You keep here. And why we have to perform like a real first Gyaku Zuki? It's not like a feint attack. It's a real one, because if you're here, I make my Gyaku Zuki, my opponent is falling down. No need to make the second one. So that's why our first Gyaku Zuki must be strong. And if we go very relaxed, we keep this image in our mind, because we try to feel more relaxed, but we keep the image in order to feel the feeling of making like kime, like impact, okay? But let's try to make it very relaxed. And second point of this exercise, when you are forward here, now we are going to move backward. So we cannot move like this, because our opponent, maybe we have made combination technique like pam, 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 and we stop. And our opponent is blocking back. Now he's going to make a counter attack. So you cannot make here and finish. You are here, still zanchin and back here. So you have to make a good like step back, keeping your hips parallel to the floor, and moving not like here, just like moving from your hips and here. That's all. Simple like that. Keep your back straight, keep your hips parallel to the floor. So you have to think, you make combination, pam, 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 and your opponent is escaping, blocking, escaping, and then he make a counter attack. You have to be ready. Often I experience this for myself in my competition time. You attack, pa, 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 you try to build a very strong oikumi feeling attacks, and your opponent is just waiting you to stop. And when you stop, if you are not ready, he's finishing you. So that's good fighters are like this. They are waiting, and when you stop, boom, finish. That's why until the match is not over, until the situation is not over, you have to keep your, like we call it, zanchin, your awareness, your focus inside the action. Otherwise, if you break your focus, if you break your attention, you will be down, because your opponent won't wait. And we always have to think that our opponent is a lot stronger than us. That's give us a very strong motivation in order to build stronger and faster techniques. Okay? So let's try relax, but keep that in mind, please. So as I told you, after compression techniques, I like to make more free combination. But making free combination doesn't mean making like modern sports karate techniques. We have, even if we make combinations, we have to respect the core principle of our Shotokan style, which is building kime in each technique. Our techniques are not aiming at. The purpose of our technique is not just to touch. is to finish. So of course, it's a target that maybe we will never reach, but let's try. This is what guides us in our training to build this powerful, like Ikenisatsu technique, this kime at the impact. And if you forget, like when practicing sports karate, you lose your way, because it cannot go together. Of course, you can practice competition in karate, but your competition style must be as close as possible from your practicing regular practice style. And competition is like a game, and it's a good test to test your spirit, to test your technique, but it's not karate. It's just a test.